Hi guys, welcome back to Jurassic Collectibles. So recently we got a package sent over to us from CollectA, a wonderful natural history figurine and toy manufacturer, and one of the figures they sent over was this figure here, and it's the Icthyovenator from their CollectA Dinosaur line. Now we're really excited to have this one on the channel. It's quite a recent discovery. It was found in 2010 in Laos, and it's part of a sister species of the Suchomimus and the Baryonyx. And the word Icthyovenator is a combination of two Greek words, ichthy meaning fish and venator meaning hunter. So you get a good idea as to what this thing fed on. A bit like Baryonyx, this one probably ate fish. But without further ado, let's break this one out of the packaging. Now, with the CollectA line, from the ones I've seen so far, they love to put the dinosaurs in quite interesting positions. And this one is no exception because it comes complete with a fish in its mouth. And here is the Icthyovenator. Now, he's not moving house. He hasn't been collecting cardboard between his legs. This one is to keep the legs from warping. So they do that just to keep the dinosaur in good condition. And you can see this one comes with a faux rock base as well, which is always nice to see. I'll give you a quick turn around of this guy. A really nice, scaly looking fish-eating predator. Look at that, what a wonderful sculpt. So I'll just give you a quick 360. There we go. Looking very nice indeed. You can see straight away the distinctive fin along the back, which is actually segmented into two separate fins, and this is part of the discovery. They found that actually it would have had two separate fins on the back, and this makes this a very unique looking predator. Okay, let's get a closer look at this guy. So straight off the bat you can see that this one is quite unique in that it comes with a fish in its mouth, and actually it's been painted in this silvery paint, so it actually does look quite genuine when you're holding this one up to the light. As you can see, we've got quite a detailed head sculpt for a figure of this size. You can see the individual teeth there, and they've been painted white. So actually this is a very detailed figure for the size that it is, and it's quite a small one, but a really detailed. And you can see the flesh hanging under the neck there, the definition of the jawline, really nice. And then as we move up the body, you can see we've got loads of lumps and bumps and tiny scales going down to the arms. You can make out the outline of the musculature and the hand claws, really nice. And then as we go along the back, you can see these spines running all the way along the neck and onto the back. They're just like crocodilian ridges all the way along. And then here you can see this unique fin with its split in the back. Really nice. Then here you can see on the rib cage, you can see the skin pulling taut from the arms and also from the legs. Underneath we've got some literature, and we've got a very sort of crocodilian sort of scaling underneath. And a nice contrast in the paint scheme. We've got this darker green here with some brownish spots contrasting into this lighter green underneath. And then we've got this nice airbrushing on the fin here, and sort of like a pinkish red on the fin. Very nice indeed. And then as we go down the back leg, you can see the musculature there, the definition of the muscles in the back leg, and very nice detailed clawed feet. You can see here they've even detailed the base. You can see there's some sculpted leaves and footprints, and it does look like it's stood on the shore of a riverbank. Very nice indeed. It could be leaves, or it could be that, yeah, I think it is leaves. I was wondering if it's like a discarded skeleton of a fish that it had eaten. But no, they do look like leaves. But it does look, has sort of like a wet look to it, a bit like cracked mud or sand that's been sort of drying in the sun next to the riverbed. Very nice. And as we go up the leg here, you can see there's some nice scales, some more of those crocodilian ridges. Really nice attention to detail, some nice creases here in the back leg. Just a lovely little sculpt. And actually the curvature in the tail feels very graceful and natural. Really nice attention to detail. You can see the musculature joining up with the tail here. Very nice. And then on the other side, again you can see the lovely detail in the scales. The back leg there, very nice. Again, a very detailed clawed foot. And you can see more of these folds here on this side, where the tension of the skin is sort of pulling over the surface of the rib cage. Very nice. And a nice muscular arm. You can really see the tendons in the lower arm there joining up with the wrists. And the clawed fingers. And then we join back up with the head sculpt. The Icthyovenator is made of a sort of a half rubbery plastic. You can see here if I move the wrist, it is actually quite flexible and it gives it this sort of semi-realistic feeling skin. I always like that. I always appreciate it when manufacturers put a little bit of rubber into these figurines because they do feel more genuine due to that. And this rubberiness also gives the fish a little flexibility, which is cool. So in terms of the scale, the Icthyovenator, you're looking at just about, let's have a look, 7 inches long, which is about 18 centimeters. And in terms of the height, you're looking at about 4 inches, just under 4 inches, which is about 9 centimeters tall. So although this is a smaller figure, it is actually packed with detail, and I love the fact that CollectA have gone all out to bring us a really recent find from 2010, and actually I believe this was only named in 2012, so actually it's a very recent dinosaur indeed. So here is the Icthyovenator next to my R2-D2 mug, and it gives you some sort of idea how big this guy is in terms of his scale. We've also got here another CollectA product that we've recently reviewed on the channel. It's the 1/15 scale Tyrannosaurus Rex, and he is humongous. So that gives you some idea not only the sort of scale of the Icthyovenator is, but also how big this 1/15 scale Tyrannosaurus Rex is. If you haven't seen the video for that one, the link is down below. So there we have it, guys. That was today's look at the Icthyovenator from CollectA. Special thanks again to CollectA and Esther from CollectA for sending over some wonderful dinosaur figurines. Do stay tuned because we've got loads on the way, and I'll put a link down to the unboxing video down below, so if you want to see what's coming up, you can get an idea there. Okay guys, as usual, will you be picking this one up? Let me know in the comments down below, and in the meantime, rate and subscribe. See you in the next video.